Now, despite the fast-spreading Omicron variant, the Transportation Security Administration is expecting to screen around 30 million people this holiday season, and that's a number that's up from last year. KITV4's Eddie Dowd is at the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, where tomorrow is expected to be one of the busiest days for travel.
We are just a few days away from Christmas, but already officials are seeing an uptick in demand for travel when compared to last year during the holidays. Now, joining me is Jai Cunningham with the Department of Transportation. Jai, you guys have had indicators that people are more willing to travel this time of year.
When we look at Thanksgiving numbers, they were definitely way heavier than we had seen just a year earlier when we were kind of right in the middle of the pandemic. So there is more vacation that's going on during the holiday season. So, whether it be today, tomorrow, the couple of days leading up to Christmas could be a very busy time. And then that next week with folks that are returning from maybe neighbor island visits or mainland visits to get home for New Year's Eve. So it's going to be the next 10 to 12, 14 days could be a busy time at really all of our airports across the state.
You're asking people to come early, give themselves enough time to get here, not park at the airport if they don't have to. Is there a concern, though, that because we've had more than 2 years into the pandemic of, not as much travel, that some people might be a little complacent?
Maybe a little complacent, or just not as familiar with the traveling process as they were in the past, because maybe it was a yearly thing they did, and now all of a sudden it's turned into 2 years since they've done it. So, like you said, the better thing is to get here as early as you can. If you're mainland bound, set aside 3 hours before the flight. If you're heading neighbor islands, a couple hours wouldn't hurt. Know that here at H&L at Honolulu, all the concessions are open, so you have the coffee, you have the sandwiches, you have the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner. So you can get here early, and it's just best to be waiting for the flight than trying to rush through to get to a flight at the last minute.
All right, thank you so much, Jai. And definitely staff here at the airport are bracing for that Christmas rush that they are expecting. Reporting at the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, Eddie Dowd, KITV4 Island News.